Aku di F5.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. F5 tinggal nu.
Ke F5 loh.
Oke. Hati-hati.
Mousemu dipencet ke
Oh, kena.
Iya. Mousemu pencet klik kiri.
Hah?
Klik kiri.
Kena.
Iya.
Ya.
Nah, terus F5. Nah, kalau tadi kan klik kiri di bagian kanan.
Oke. Next. Oke, sir. Ganti slide. Pencet kiri ya. In this occasion, I will explain about kinetic and potential energy. Kinetic energy. This is the energy a body has because of its motion for a body of mass m traveling with velocity or v. Kinetic energy, the rumus is AK half mn to the power of 2. If m is in kg, v is m is for s, then kinetic energy is in J. For the example, a football of mass, there is 0.4 kg or 4,000 gram, moving with velocity 20 ms has Ka is half m if at the power of 2 equal to half times 0.4 kg times 20 to the power of 2 m to the power of 2 over s to the power of 2. And equal to is 0.2 times 4,000 kilogram m over s to the power of 2 times m, and equal to is 80, and m equal to 80 g. Since k.8 depends on v to the power of 2, a high speed vessel traveling at 1,000 kilometer per second figure has 100 times the Ke. It has a 100 kilometer per second. And potential energy, or PA, potential energy is energy a body has because of its positions or coordination. A body above the Earth's surface is considered to have an amount of gravitational potential energy equal to the work that has been thrown against gravity by the force used to raise it, and to lift the body of mass and through a vertical height at a place where the Earth's gravitational field strength is G, needs a force equal and opposite to the weight mg of the body. And work done by force is force times vertical height equal to mh times second. And potential energy equal to is AP equal mgh. When m is in kilogram and g in in over kilogram, or m over s to the power of 2, and h in m, the potential energy is in g. For the example, if g is 10 and per kilogram, the potential energy generated by A, or 0.1 kilogram or 100 gram. Mass raised vertical by 1 m is uh, 0.1 kilogram times 10 n over per kilogram times 1 m equal to 1 nm equal to is 1g. And the expression for potential energy is therefore more correctly written, and triangle AP equal to is same with mgh, where triangle pronote where triangle we pronote delta stand for change in. And last note is, strictly speaking, we are cornered with change in one potential energy from that which a body has at the Earth's surface, rather than with actual values. That expression for potential energy is therefore more correctly written. And example question: A mature fluid equal to false 1.50 over kilogram. Snowball is fired from a slick multi-part fluid equal to false 12.5 over m. Height with an initial velocity of Matrix full width or false 14.0 m over second at an angle of magic full width equal to false 41 or
Ya,
6
kemudian kan aja baik.
above horizontal axis. How much work is done on the snowball by the gravitational force during its flight to the ground below the cliff, and what is the change is the gravitational potential energy of the snowball Earth system during the flight? And the answer and explanation. The work done with G by the gravitational force equals the products of the weight and the displacement in the direction of the weight. We have the following, and the snowball is m equal to 1.50 kilogram, and the gravitational acceleration is G is gram equal to 9.81 m/second. The downward displacement is second equal to 12.5 m. And such the work done with G by gravity and also the change in the gravitational potential energy can be found as follows: Vg equal mgh equal 1.15 kilogram or 9.81 amps per second or 12.5 m and equal to is 184 G. I think just it. I think this is enough. I'm sorry.
Hus.
Aku Hus, Richard, Richard, Hus, Richard,
Naila Hus.
Richard, Richard,
Aku Hus.
Richard,
Naila.
Richard,
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 Richard, Richard ya.
Richard.
Hus.
I think the energy of motion can become electrical energy, and I will ask you, how does this energy why work, and so that this can change.
Baik.
Richard titik.
Repeat or no?
Repeat.
I think the energy of motion can become electrical energy, and I will ask you, how does this energy work so that this can change.
How does this energy so okay. I think because energy is different, so that can change.
Just it.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, thank you.
Me Hus.
Nyong Hus. Kuat mau Hus. Kuat ayo kuat Hus.
Me after
Hus.
Budi.
Ratna.
Hus.
Ya Ratna.
Hus.
Ratna.
Hus.
Give me example of kinetic energy and potential energy in our life. Halo?
Yes. Kinetic and potential energy. Yes. Example is from the kinetic and potential energy. If you feel gravity.
Oke.
Me, Faisal.
Me Zalfa.
Faisal.
Me after
Zalfa after Faisal. Zalfa after Faisal.
Tell me why
after
potential energy have negative electrical charge.
Energy. Have what, Faisal?
Have negative charge.
Charge. Potential. Because because have I think because wait the Earth's surface is because considered to have an amount of gravitational potential energy. I think that's it.
Lita Hus,
Zalfa,
Lita.
Zalfa,
Lita
Zalfa
Hus.
first. Zalfa first,
Oke,
Zalfa.
after Salva.
Salva.
Me after Zalfa, eh. Oh.
After Faris.
Oh,
Why the form of work done by force is a force times vertical height, not divide.
repeat please. Why?
Why
Slowly.
the form
Why the
why
from
the form of work done by force is a force times vertical height, not divided by times a.
why the uh, because that has been done against gravity by the force used to raise it. I think like that, Sal. Sorry.
Me, Chansi.
Me after Zalfa. Oh.
After
Me after
Lita,
Zalfa.
after
Me
Lita,
after Zalfa.
After Faris, Lita.
Widya.
Me after Zalfa.
Widya.
Faris.
Yeah.
Slowly.
When we use this material in daily life.
When you menghitung gravity in bumi or
Kinetic.
when you play the football or like that. I think that's it. Faris.
Yoi.
Hus.
Widya.
Widya.
Ya ampun.
Please state the
Wahono.
SI of kinetic energy.
Please
Adi
repeat.
Masudi.
Please.
Please state the symbol SI of kinetic energy.
Wah, oh no.
Isan.
The symbol of kinetic energy
Isan.
is like this. AK equal to half mn to the power of 2. With
No. Symbol SI.
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 SI. Wait. SI is SI. The other question,
Hus.
ya.
Aku Hus, Naila.
Budi.
Lita.
Hus.
Budi.
Lita after Faris kok.
Me.
Budi.
Me.
Oke, after Budi, Mi.
Who is the
After
founder
Lita.
of...
Budi.
Lita, after Lita titik.
Sabar. Who is the founder of kinetic energy and what factor can affect kinetic energy?
Founder kinetic. The founder of kinetic energy, but
And what factor can affect kinetic energy?
founder. The factor you can menghitung the gravity. You can gravity
Faktor.
less factor. The factor you can maybe you can know the kinetic energy.
Iya.
Ribut.
Oke, Alita. Host.
Elita.
Who discovered the formula of potential energy?
What?
Who is discovered the formula of potential energy?
Discovered is discovered is maybe the Earth surface. With
What?
the Earth surface maybe.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Chansi.
Yeah. Can.
Ya nih, when we can apply in everyday life potential kinetic energy. When
we can
we can apply in everyday life potential kinetic energy.
when you you want to hitung the velocity maybe. Jen.
Okay, thank you.
Naila host.
Yeah.
Why work done by force equal to force times vertical height?
Because work done by force is need a force equal and opposite to the y mg of the body. Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Who's?
Aku. Me.
Yeah. Adi.
When this theory founded and what this function at the first?
The function to menghitung the gravity in Earth. Untuk menghitung gravity.
Me.
Yeah.
Khusus.
Yeah.
Nisa.
Sakit, please.
Wait.
Lukman.
After Lukman, Sakif.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Is the potential energy is important?
Yeah.
Udah.
Yeah.
The potential energy, the potential energy theory is important or no?
Important.
And wait. And what is the main function of potential energy?
The potential energy is important, and you can use the potential energy in if you want to know the gravity and you apply something or like this, Lukman.
Yeah, okay.
And
Sakif,
yeah, Sakif.
you said that in kinetic energy there is m is kilogram and then uh, v is meter per second. So it is m and v. Nah, you just say m is in kilogram and then v in meter per second, but you didn't say what m and what is v. Do you understand?
Yes. M is kayak berat or maybe, and F is velocity, maybe like this. Give Sakif.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Nisa.
Okay.
Can you mention the application of potential energy in daily life?
Daily life is when you walk and that is the gravity, you can use the potential energy to menghitung itu.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Safa.
Safa.
How do you kinetic energy?
What? Please repeat. Safa.
How do you find maximum kinetic energy?
Maximum the maximum kinetic energy. The maximum is I don't know. The maximum is there, not maximum, maybe Savana.
Yeah.
Maybe the maximum is 100 or maybe more than for the 100. Saf.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Any question again? Hello?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. Kinetic energy is energy which has on an object due to its motion, right or no? And
Yeah, maybe
my question.
yes.
No, no.
Right.
And then my question is, what happens if an object don't has motion?
Motion. You can the motion. You can the find the motion. The first maybe you can find the motion and you hitung the continue. Yeah, maybe like this, David.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Any question again?
Who's
Yeah.
Husna?
Yeah.
If city runs at a speed of 10 meter per s, if the mass of city is 80 kg, then the kinetic energy of city is
TS maybe 100 times the KA it is 100 kilometer per second. Din. Andin. Din. Andin.
the kinetic energy of city. What your answer?
Maybe you can 100 times the KA. It has a 100 kilometer per second. Maybe like this, Din.
And the answer is
100 kilometer per second.
I
Times.
think the answer is 5,000. 4,000.
Yeah. Maybe. Yes. Any question again or enough? Hello? Hello? Any question again? Hello? Miss Dinda. Ini udah ya? Kayaknya ini nggak ada yang kayaknya udah. Oh ya, Kayla. Udah. Belum. Nggak tahu. Jam 9. Jam 9-an. Jam 9-an. Udah. Yes, materinya udah. Enggak. I think enough from me. I'm sorry if I make the mistakes, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Baru setengah jam. Berarti gimana? Kan gimana nih? Kayak gini. Itu teman-teman masih on? Masih. Terus kayak aduh. Ya mas bener ada kebalik ya. Wait. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today I would like to present about physics lesson about molecule. But before it, I will choose one of you to give opinion about molecule. Arif, can you give opinion about molecule? Hello?
What?
Can you give opinion about molecule?
What?
Molecule. Yeah.
It's familiar with atom.
Okay.
I don't know.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. Other Ratna, can you give opinion?
I think molecule is kumpulan partikel atom, maybe.
Yes. Right. Okay, I want to explain about molecule. Molecules are a group of two or more atoms in particular arrangement that are bound by chemical forces or chemical bond. Chemical bonds are bonds that occur between atoms or between molecules. And this picture is protein molecule. The protein molecule, the molecule in protein, depending on the type. The molecule can contain over 500,000 atoms, and all atom is covalent bond. And molecule is too small to see directly. So we can see the molecule with scientific eyes or called microscope electron. This kinetic theory of matter. The kinetic theory of matter or particle theory says that all matter contains of many very small particles which constant moving or in a continual state of motion. Molecules collect strong electric force from each other. The molecule theory explains the existence of solid, liquid, and gaseous state. The first is solid. The theory state in solid in the molecule are close together and attractive and repulsive forecast between neighboring molecules balance. And this picture is electric forecast between molecules in a solid we can see in this picture. This is spring. And the second is liquids. The theory considers that in liquids, the molecule little bit farther than solid, but still almost together to have definite volume. And this picture is a model of molecule behavior in a liquid. And the third is gases. The molecule in gas are much farther apart than in solid or in liquids, around 10 times. And gases are much denser and can be squeezed or compressed remas into a smaller space. And this is picture a model of molecular behavior in gas. This is crystal. Crystal have hard, flat, size, and straight edges. This is picture of what is crystal, and the crystal, wherever there says crystal of the same substance have the same shape, that the crystal can be observed by microscope. This is example, this crystal calcite crystal. Calcite crystal will split cleanly when the trimming of the knife hold exactly parallel to one side of the crystal. The way this is using hammer. And the last is diffusion. The spreading of the substance by own accord is called diffusion. And diffusion is the flow or movement of substance in a solvent. The substance in the diffusion will later move to the high concentration to the low concentration part. And the diffusion will move quickly because rapidly motion molecule. And the speed of diffusion of gas depends on the speed of the molecule. And diffusion of gas can be shown, this is in this picture, if some brown nitrogen dioxide gas made by pouring mixture of equal volume of concentrated nitric acid and water in the behind the gas jar.
I will add in the molecule the example of molecule like hydrogen, oxygen, carbon, and argon. And in hydrogen, atom can only one covalent bond at a time. So just this is hydrogen and will just one that will be can menempel. And when the other atom will menempel, this is can be thrown in the right side because and after that the atom this atom can move and the other atom that will come will menempel. And the second is oxygen. The oxygen atom can typically form two bonds or like this. The example, this is atom and this is at the hydrogen. This is atom hydrogen and this is hydrogen just two. And the third is carbon atom. The carbon atom can ditempel by 4 atom. This is carbon atom and can ditempel by 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last is argon atom. Argon atom will not usually bond with anything. Will mental. Yeah, like that. And even though the possible of bond number per atom is very small, the hue of molecule can form if bonds happen to be properly arranged. And other the in this picture, the protein molecule can be divided by two types or kind. The first is globular proteins and fibrous protein. And what's in the in the solid, the particle close together and this is the properties of matter, or this is in solid. In the solid have a definite shape and maintain that shape are difficult to compress as the particles already packed close together. And in the liquid don't have a definite shape, flow, and fill the bottom of a container. They maintain the same volume unless the temperature changes. And in the liquid, difficult to compress because there are quite a lot of particles in a small volume. And in the gas don't have a definite shape, and in the gas expand to fill any container, and in the gas also easily compressed because there are only a few particles in a large place. And in the solid, liquid, and gas, there is a exchange the particle. There is name. There are the name. The first is there is melting, freezing, evaporation, condensation, and deposition. And that is when melting is solid into liquid, and freezing is liquid into solid, and evaporation is liquid into gases, and condensation gases into liquid, and deposition is gases into solid. I think enough. Any other question?
Selva after
Rijal.
Rijal.
Yeah.
Richard,
After Rijal.
I think energy like molecule can change to other types.
Yes.
Example, from molecule, gas molecule can change to crystal molecule, and what the process is called, and how is the change process? Good question.
Wait.
Repeat or no?
Yes, can you repeat?
What the process is called, and how is the change process? Molecule, gas molecule to crystal molecule.
Okay. In gas molecule, like in the name of the exchange of gas molecule into the solid, crystal is inflowed into solid. So like the example is vapor diffusion is to make mirror. So the exchange, the name is deposition. Like that.
How the process?
The process. The process is the first is lower the temperature, and after that release the heat. Yes, after that. Like that.
Yes, thank you.
Sakis, please.
Zalfa, Zalfa,
Nis,
Zalfa,
Nis, Nis,
Zalfa,
Nis, Nis, Nis,
Zalfa,
Nis, Nis.
Zalfa,
Salva.
nis,
Sakis,
nis,
please.
Zalfa, Zalfa,
Sakis.
Zalfa, nis,
Widya.
Zalfa,
Nis.
Salva
Zalfa,
first.
Salva Widya.
After
Aku
Widya
me,
Lita.
me.
why the molecule of liquid is so far than molecule of solid?
Because the particle of liquid more rare than the solid, so hard to compress.
Okay, thank you.
Widya.
Nis, Nis,
Sakis,
Nis,
please.
Nis, Nis, Nis,
Sakis.
Nis,
Sakif.
Nis, Nis, Nis.
Widya.
Nis.
After Salva
Nis.
Widya.
Nis.
Oh,
Wait.
you said that
Nis.
molecule is a group of atom
Nis.
or more than two group of atom.
Nis.
So what happen if there is no atom in the world?
Huh? Could you repeat?
You said that molecule is a group of atom, right?
Yes.
Now, so what happen if there is no atom in the world?
In the world, always there is atom, because when there's no atom, our Earth will the crust of Earth will destroy.
Widya nis Widya.
Nis, Nis,
Yeah,
Nis.
Vidya.
Ya, Nis.
Vidya.
What content contained in liquid?
What? Could you repeat?
What are
Nis,
content
Nis.
in liquid?
Liquid. Wait. Contain of liquid.
Kandungan.
What?
Kandungan.
Kandungan. In liquid, there is maybe the content of liquid depend of the type of liquid, maybe. So when like in water, there is natrium and kalium and zinc, like that.
Thank you.
Me.
Budi
Nis, Nis,
first.
Nis, 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 Nis,
Wait,
Nis, Nis.
After Budi
Nis.
me. After Budi Lita.
Ya. Budi.
Wih, wih, sadap, wih.
Faisal.
What's the differences between atom and molecule?
Atom and molecule.
What the difference?
Perbedaan.
Yes.
When atom is from the particle of atom is protein, proton, proton,
Iya.
proton, electron, and neutron. When
Yes.
if in molecule is the group of the atom.
So molecule can be great or no?
Great. What is great?
Mancing
It's
kawan.
okay.
Mancing.
Hah?
Ini siapa ini? Ini aku masuk apa sih?
This
What? Budi?
molecule can be great or no?
What is great? Good. What is great? Great.
Great dibentuk.
Maybe molecule can be great because in the protein molecule also
Protein.
in protein a lot of the atom. So the atom can make molecule.
Iya.
Nislita, Nis.
Ya.
Lupa. Faisal.
Oh.
Me.
Lita first.
Why in solid molecule there are many particles while in gas molecule only a few particles?
Wait, okay.
Nis?
Yes, wait. Because the bond of in liquid ya?
No, in gas.
Gas.
Yes.
Because the bond, chemical bond in gas is more, rare. So, gas, more rare. Not sebanyak in solid.
Okay, thank you, Nis.
Ya.
Husna nih.
Faisal.
Husna.
Faisal oi.
Husna.
After Husna, Chansi.
After Husna, Faisal.
Faris after Faisal.
Faisal after Faisal Chansi.
After Faisal Faris.
Husna.
Give me
After
the
Faisal Faris.
example.
Me first.
Me. What is the difference between molecule and atom?
Give me the example of liquid.
What is the difference between atom and molecule?
First, wait, Faisal. Husna first.
The example is the liquid.
Example of liquid. Hus?
Yes.
In liquid, the example of liquid like water, blood, grape, mercury, milk, oil, alcohol, and coffee.
Oh, okay, Nis. Thank you.
Yeah. Faisal.
Faris.
Faisal.
Yeah, after Faisal. Faris after Faisal.
What is the difference between atom and molecule, and how to distinguish these two elements?
What? How to?
What is the difference between atom and molecule, and how to distinguish these two elements.
This ah. What is the different atom and molecule? When atom, the particle of atom is proton, neutron, and electron. When the molecule is the group of atom. And how to what? Sal?
How to distinguish
This.
these two elements.
What do you mean? This
The method.
method to what? Huh? Sal? Sal? I don't understand what you mean. How to
Enough.
Me after Faisal.
Chancy first after this you.
What the characteristic of molecule?
Characteristic of molecule. Wait. Yes, wait ya.
Mia.
No, Faris. The characteristic of molecule. Characteristic of molecule. Molecule can be divided by two types. The characteristic depend of the types. When in the molecule there is two types of molecule, and the first is elemental molecule, and the second is compound molecule. Yes, the characteristic depend of the types, like that.
Chancy.
Yeah.
How big the molecule is when seen in a microscope?
What? Could you please repeat?
How big the molecule is when seen in a microscope?
Okay.
Okay.
The peak of the molecule when zoom in microscope, like between 0.1 until 0.3 nanometer. because that is using electron microscope electron 0.1 until 0.3 nanometer, like that one.
Okay. Thank you, Nisa.
Aku Nis, Ratna.
Naila Nes. Naila.
Ratna.
Nah, lah, why gaseous particles are more tenuous and can move indefinitely?
Could you repeat, Rat?
Why gaseous particles are more tenuous and can move indefinitely?
More what? More
Tenuous, renggang.
Why? What and what?
Why gaseous particles are more tenuous and can move indefinitely?
Yeah, because there are only a few particle, a few particle in the large place.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Safa.
Yeah.
How do molecules work?
What? How do molecule work? What? Like molecule work like in protein, in enzyme. Molecule can work in our body. Yeah. To to molecule can work like in protein. So in protein can we using in our body. Yeah, like that.
Okay, thank you.
Naila Nes.
Yeah.
Why kinetic theory can explain the existence of solid condition, fluid, and gas?
Yeah. The kinetic theory can explain the existence of solid, liquids, and gas because the kinetic theory says that all matter consists of many very small particles which are constantly moving or in a continual state of motion, like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
Yes. Why the atom which form solid, liquid, and gas is different?
Why?
Why the atom which form liquid, solid, and gas is different?
Because the particle of them is different.
Just that.
Yes, because in solid, the shape of solid different with liquid, with gas. In solid, what is the fairly close together, and in liquid, little bit rare, and in the gas more rare, like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
David.
Yeah, David.
If we want to observe crystal use microscope, maybe you can tell me or explain about step by step use microscope to observe crystal.
Okay. Uh, wait. Because when if we will see the crystal, we using electric microscope, and the step is the first is what is meletakkan? Wait, yeah. Wait. Let the step is very long. The first step is place the microscope in a flat table. If the microscope using power source for the object observation medium, make sure that the microscope cable reach the power source and connect it. Provide the object to be observed under the microscope. Loose the macrometer first, so the placement of object on the preparation table can be done easily. Prepare the sample or object to place it on the preparation. Rotate the revolver to select the required magnification, like 4 times, 10 times, 40 times, or 100 times. Turn on the light Start observing the object that has been placed on the preparation table. Like that, David.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other question?
Miss
Ya. Siapa?
Andin.
Ya.
What the main function of solid, liquid, and gas in kinetic theory?
Because the solid, liquid, and gases is the part of kinetic theory. So apa ya? The main function of solid, liquid, and gas, ya, to distinguish the matter. So the kinetic theory maybe just distinguish the solid, liquid, and gases, like that. Any other question?
Me, Adi.
Yeah.
Is there any job use this material?
What? Could you repeat?
Is there any job use this?
Any job because in this material is like molecule, solid, liquid, and gases is the name of the thing. So depend of the word. Yeah, if we what, the job of this material maybe no, because this is just part of the what is just part of the thing, like name of the thing, like that.
Thank you.
Yes. Any other question? Have done or there is no give question? Maybe enough. Yes. Tidak. Udah. Udah tanya semua. Udah. Kayaknya nggak ikut. Kenapa? Kayaknya nggak ikut. Enggak kayaknya. I think enough. I'm sorry when there are any mistake. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam.
Give. Game.